If I had sleeves, I'd be rolling them up right now. Jurassic World, released in 2015, directed by Colin Trevorrow, starring Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt. This film. I cannot believe how many people I've seen praising this film. It's time for me to set things right. There are some positives, so let's talk about them. The special effects were incredible. Stunning special effects, because you never see that in blockbusters these days. No, to give them credit, that would have taken a lot of hard work and effort, and it showed, especially the big fish monster thing. Chris Pratt, as always, he oozes charm and charisma, and he's great to watch, but you know you're watching Chris Pratt. You know, who cares about what character he is? He is the new young Harrison Ford. He's great, but who is he again? This does, to a certain extent, respect the Jurassic Park lore. To a certain extent. And it has a really cool action scene between the two T-Rexes and Blue. That's it. Now let's talk about this film. Number one, the acting is wooden. You may as well have just had planks of wood tied to strings bobbling around all the time. It would have made no difference to my emotional investment with these characters. I think the most believable relationship in this film was between Owen and his CGI Velociraptor Blue. I was not invested in any of their relationships. I thought they were trite and bland and completely uninvestable. This film is full of plot holes and cliches. The story was just a big mess, clearly just thrown in at the last minute to try and mesh together these super quasi sci-fi action sequences between the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs. Why did they have to make up new ones? There are so many dinosaurs they could have thrown together and it still would have been at least as interesting. Some people have classed Jurassic Park as a sci-fi film. I don't quite buy into that, but I understand where they're coming from. This film fully embraces it, and now dinosaurs are the weapons of the future, and T-Rexes are now replaced by a Dominus Rex, or whatever the hell it's called. It's so lame. A 4-year-old thought this idea up. A 4-year-old. And even that, I think it's insulting to a 4-year-old. This isn't original, this is dumb. This is dumb creativity. I'd say as entertainment, it was amusing at best. And that's not very good, coming from an entertaining summer blockbuster, supposedly. I found Claire's development as a character really awkward, but not quite as awkward as the fact that she was running everywhere in high heels, even managing to outrun a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Go figure. But beyond the void of emotion, beyond the stale plotline and beyond all the cliches, the thing I found most infuriating was the copious amounts of product placement. Not only did I find this obnoxious, but I found that this film was cynical and morally bankrupt in its approach. For example, the scene where Chris Pratt is fixing his motorcycle, he picks up a bottle of Coca-Cola and right in the centre of frame, he's just chugging away. Oh, look at that tasty, tasty Coke. Also, every single car that pulls up to the screen is a Mercedes, and it's always bonnet first, right into your face. Oh man, I haven't seen a film with this much product placement since Fight Club. I don't look for this stuff, but if it's so obvious, then I notice it. Coca-Cola, Mercedes, Converse, Starbucks, Beats headphones. It was all there on display and it was really irritating. This was a soulless roller coaster ride that lacked any of the magic from the original Jurassic Park film. And don't even get me started on the villain. His portrayal, his motives were absolutely absurd. Velociraptors are the weapons of the future. Really? Oh man. Just terrible. Just terrible. My final verdict? 3 out of 10. Iron rating. I thought this film was terrible. And I thought it was worse than your average blockbuster. I'd put it on the same level as Transformers for its gross use of product placement. This was a fine example of a cynical cash grab if ever I saw one, and a blemish on the legacy of Jurassic Park, which has already been tarnished by the other two sequels. This was probably the film I loathed the most from 2015. Although I didn't see 50 Shades of Grey because I was born with common sense. I strongly advise that you don't watch this film. Just stick to the original because that is the cinematic classic and this is cinematic garbage. I understand that some people like it. I can't sympathise with that opinion, I really can't. I'm glad I got that off my chest because I really didn't enjoy Jurassic World. In keeping with the theme of overt, cynical marketing, please subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed this, or at least agree with me. I've been Smart Alec, goodbye for now, and until next time.